Welcome to the stream. Today on Touhou LostWord, something special. Because we will not be playing Touhou LostWord, but something called Touhou LostWord instead. As the music dies in the background. I don't know what to expect, except it's gonna be a completely new story. So let's be surprised together. I had another dream. There was a strange floating sensation, and my vision was blurry. I sensed the presence unseen. Code B3, U of the end. When I woke up, everything was back to normal. I had fallen asleep in my chair again, which explains the weird dream. A tea party all alone? I often have dreams, but are they just dreams? Have I ever had a dream where I was on the moon? In all my dreams, gravity was always the same as it is on Earth. Me Huan. A floating sensation, bringing with it a sense of security, taking me back to the time when I was in my mother's womb. Each and every living being comes from here, and perhaps they all eventually return. At least, I'd like to think they do. But then maybe it's not floating but sinking, not safety but doubt. In this place, devoid of up or down, the distinction and barrier between the two are ambiguous. Thus, I have concluded that this is a dream. This is the entrance to the dreams. I have dreams rather frequently. And each time I do, I arrive at this entrance from which I have been led to many different worlds. This place could probably be likened to the lobby of a cinema, though I cannot smell the sweet scent of caramel popcorn. The film is about traveling in a strange world, the likes of which I have never seen before, but I get the feeling that I have. And when the film ends, I come back here, to then be returned to the world of consciousness. Since I couldn't buy a pamphlet, I have taken up a pen to write my own, before the flame of inspiration dies out. I consider this a part of my daily routine now, and while I have gotten used to writing these, I never tire of doing so. I wonder what will be shown on the silver screen tonight. I can feel the gentle sensation of being borne away on the current. It is almost time. Where am I? This is different from the dreams I have had until now. I mean, it sure looks like a dream where you could confuse up for down, though. I feel a familiarity that's not my own. No, the opposite. And this feels oddly lifelike for a dream. This place. Ever seen it before in another dream? Do I hear someone talking? I don't know if I'd call that talking. Ah, so it was a dream. I panicked because it was different from my usual dreams, but I'm safely back in my room. And why wouldn't I be? Your room kinda has a giant hole in the wall. But that dream really was strange. It was like I truly had visited another world. I can't explain it. It was like my physical body actually moved there, and I felt something like gravity acting upon me. And I'm pretty sure I have seen that place before somewhere. Oh, I know. I can read over the dreams that I recorded. I also have to write about this dream before I forget it. When was it? And what did I put as the title? The place was fantastical, yet it also felt nostalgic. I can't find it. I should probably organize these one day, though doing so seems kind of silly, since they are just my dreams. Oops, I have to write down last night's dream before I forget it. I should write it under a new category, shouldn't I? Oh no. I think I'm already starting to forget it. Concentrate. Try and remember. It's no good. The more I try and force it, the more I forget. Maybe I should give my brain a rest and have a cup of tea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm sure it will come back to me after a nice cup of tea. Alright. I'll go put the kettle on. Wait, is that the time? It was morning just a moment ago. Did I really spend all that time rereading my journal? There's no time to waste. No, I need a cup of tea first. Tea is very important. But only if you are alone. It's lucky that there was still some tea left. I almost thought I had run out. This you feels less like the other me. This you feels strange. See the stone wall, which proves that someone was here recently. People aren't the only ones with warm bodies, you know. A fox from the forest could have been taking a nap here. That's a good joke. Look at this desk. I've never heard of a fox who reads books. That's a preconception. You shouldn't assume that all foxes don't read books, just because you haven't seen one. Isn't it the other way around? Though I guess you have the right to vouch for its existence, if you have seen one. Of course I've seen one. Where? In a dream? That fox you're talking about might be me. Roar! Eh, just kidding. Foxes don't bark. Sorry. Didn't know anyone was here. Oh, I mean, we did, but, please accept our apologies. We didn't notice you were here and kept on chatting. No, please don't apologize. Look, this place is pretty much outside after all, because of the huge hole in the wall. We aren't anyone suspicious. We had business at the sanatorium nearby, and we left there this morning. Since we came all this way, we thought we'd look for a good spot, and we noticed there was a blank area on a local map. We hoped for a hidden village with unique customs or the last unexplored region on planet Earth, but we found this place. It's hard to explain with words, but I think this place is wonderful. Yes, it wasn't what we were looking for, but this place is nice in its own right. Nice, you say. You did notice the giant hole in the wall. I agree, this place is fantastic, I love it. This place isn't on the map because it's private property, and private property is not to be marked on maps. So does that mean you also snuck in here? I didn't expect to find someone else like us. No, I bought this land for my research, so it's my private property. Oh, I see. Since you're the owner, there's nothing wrong with you being on property that you own. But how about you two? So we are the only trespassers. Sorry. I feel bad for making them apologize so much. Oh, I know. I wish to prove that I want to be friends. Can I offer you some tea? But now it's no longer a tea party, all alone. I see, so you're conducting your own research while compiling this vast library of documents. It's an information excavation, a book expedition. And you're also sleeping on site, aren't you? You must have a really hard constitution. Because it's like this, I made sure my bed was comfy. My camping gear is pretty amazing, I'll show you later. Oh, so that's why we are drinking tea out of those cups they sell as camping gear. And what do you do for a bath or shower? Don't worry, I put together one of my own creation. Oh no, I didn't creep them out, did I? This you, very different from the other one. This is a science you. Or mad scientist you. Wow, is this heaven? You get to read as much as you want from sunrise to sunset in a forest of knowledge. And there's no limit to new books. At night you can fall asleep, surrounded by the scent of books, while looking up at the stars. You surely have good dreams. It must be an absolute joy to live here. It's not that amazing, but I don't have any complaints. I wonder if I could do research like this too, if I studied hard at uni. I doubt it, Renko. You'd first have to learn how to keep sitting in a chair for any length of time. But I bet there's plenty of great places to explore around here. You can do the desk work, Mary, and I'll do the field work. Then we can discuss what we found at night. That sounds great. Please wait. You two don't think I'm older, do you? You're both university students, right? Then I think we're about the same age. Sorry for making assumptions. We'll try and be less formal. I guess we may have got confused because of the scale of everything here. Wait, I forgot. We still haven't introduced ourselves. Aha! Aha! I'm Renko Uzami, student at Kyoto Uni, majoring in super unified physics, while I'm originally from Tokyo. I'm Maribel Hahn. Renko calls me Mary. We go to the same university, but I major in relative physiology. Relative psychology. Words. Renko, and may I call you Mary too? Of course. Why do you answer if you can? Sure. My name is Li Huan. Well, it's still a Li Huan at least. More tea. I sort and compare precious cultural information to make sure none is lost due to an accident or time. I think that's an admirable task, Li Huan. No, my more honest appraisal would be that it sounds like a lot of fun. I'm so jealous. This is an untapped forest of knowledge for you to explore, discover, appreciate, and journey onward. I'm pretty sure it's not that haphazard, though I can easily imagine the sense of freedom and fulfillment this task entails. You're right. Just look at all these books about so many different things. Yes, I think a journey is an accurate representation. But it's not just any journey. It's a circumnavigation of the globe. Just look at the covers of these books. Natural philosophy, covering up to Newton. Studies on math and alchemy. Pliny's natural history, and books on medicine. Freudian psychology, foreign literature, compendiums of mythology, and religious texts, both canonical and not. And even books on quantum and statistical mechanics, as well as science fiction and adventure novels. Yeah, I also wanted to ask, how many books can there be about medicine and alchemy? Collections of fairy tales, books on history and law, photo and sketch encyclopedias, dictionaries, poetry, and even letters. It's like a huge study that looks like a library. There are also my research records, diaries, and notes, and I keep all the information for safekeeping in here. Oh, I really want to see what's written in there. Can I take a little look? Sheesh. Can't you contain your excitement, Renko? But honestly, I'm interested too. Of course. Wait just a moment. Okay, there you go. Yay, thank you. Wow. The relationship between the shared unconsciousness and structured worlds. Look at this. The complete interconversion between spiritual and paranormal phenomenon. Unidentified creatures, extraterrestrial beings, the world after death, yokai transformations. Magic, advanced prehistoric civilizations, subterranean worlds, and fantastic experiences. Those are the types of records I'm gathering, though there aren't many scholars in this field. They are so focused. Do you like it that much? This is fascinating. It's interesting. So very interesting. No one's ever taken such an interest in my work before. They're both so excited. It's kind of cute. Franco, I think we can ask Li Huan. What do you say? I was just thinking the same thing. Would be best if Li Huan knew, right? To tell the truth, we're... The secret sealing club? Yes, we are just a club of mediums, but... we don't do anything that mediums usually do. Instead, we visit places with spiritual energy or unexplored regions. We are busy doing fieldwork and on-the-spot investigations. Sounds like you're a club just for the room and budget, but I can tell you're really putting your all into this. Yeah, I guess. We get told that a lot. That means your club activities are kind of like my work. I'd love to hear about what you've studied. Thank you. Let's tell her about Dad. Oh, Dad. Yeah, Dad. What do you mean? A unique ecosystem in the lost satellite Torifuna. This is just my instinct, but it sounds plausible. I know, right? When humans lost control, the rise in oxygen and temperature spurred on the process of evolution. I'm sorry, Li Huan. Franco doesn't stop when talking about these things. Hey, don't suddenly pull the rug out from under me like that. Besides, you're not one to talk, Mary. Actually, I'm having a lot of fun too. Let's talk some more. You're quite the eccentric, aren't you, Li Huan? I suppose it goes hand in hand with your research. Exactly. Since Torino Iwa Kusufune, who was driven out to sea bearing the god Hiruko, is a ship and a god, like Amano Torifune. The Torifune created by humans may also get picked up and saved by some other being. You're talking about Maurebito, but to gather all that from news and investigating Amano Torifune Shrine. The secret sealing club is truly amazing. Yeah, we are! So much tea. And that's why we are putting even more effort than usual into going around and investigating. I'm so glad that you invited us to come here again, Li Huan. Yeah, we'd normally take our time, but we needed to find a promising source of information as quickly as possible. And as luck would have it, we found a gold mine. I guess our commitment really paid off. This proves why it's a good idea to follow your nose and try things out, even when there are no tangible leads. I was struck when you abruptly turned from the road to head fearlessly into the forest depths. I even tried to stop you. Wow, you two are as thick as thieves. Is it because you're always doing these club activities together? You could say that. Oh my, I knew it was getting late, but I thought the sun would still be up. There are even stars shining in the eastern sky. Mary, if we don't start walking soon, we'll miss our ride home. We have to hurry. Also, Renko, you should really pay attention to the time during the day as well. Alright, let's go. We'll come visit again sometime, Li Huan. It was great meeting you, Li Huan. We'll bring the stories of any new adventures when we come visit you next. Or would you rather some tasty sweets? Come on, we are leaving, Mary. See you, Li Huan. The Secret Sealing Club. It was so much fun talking to them both. I wonder when they'll visit next. I can't wait. I hope it's sometime soon. Until then, I'll keep going with my research, so I can tell them all about it when they return here. Alright, I'll work hard again tomorrow. It's time to go to sleep tonight. Again? This is awfully lifelike for a dream. In fact, I'm not even sure this is a dream. I want to at least try and investigate something to learn about this place. But it could be dangerous. I should probably stay still and observe before moving about carelessly. These floating objects seem to disregard the laws of physics. The simple explanation is that this is a dream, imaginary. Even in the real world, observations made solely with the senses are misleading and cannot be relied upon. If only I could touch one, but that looks really rather difficult. There are no human-like beings apart from me. In fact, I cannot sense the presence of any life forms whatsoever. At times like these, I'd really love to have someone with me to bounce ideas off. Though I guess I'm used to thinking things over by myself. I almost forgot. Didn't I hear a voice when I was here last time? Yes, I do hear something. Someone. No, two people are having a conversation. What are they talking about? If only I could hear them more clearly. Huh? The voice has stopped. What? Leon, are you alright? Thank goodness you're awake. Are you okay? You're not hurt anywhere, are you? Franco and Mary. Huh? Didn't you just leave? Wait. Where are we? And who is that girl? on that poster. Is it anyone we know? I don't think it is. Sanctuary. I'm a little jealous of the secret sealing club. The moon is a natural satellite of Earth all over the world. It has been regarded as a symbol of magic since antiquity. Sanctuary. I walk in a room I've never seen before, with a bunny ear clock. I thought Renko and Mary left, but they're here too. Li Huan, can you come out of this room with us for a moment? Oh, okay. Li Huan, what's your take on this place? It's like an underground shelter or something. Am I dreaming? It could be a hallucination, illusion, or delirium, but I just climbed into my sleeping bag. So a dream? Mary and I just made it to the train in time. Then we fell asleep because we were dead tired from walking all day. There wasn't a shrine or temple near us, was there? Maybe the train brushed past a grave or something. I didn't really get that impression. Are you too used to these kinds of situations? I still don't know enough about the secret sealing club to dream of you two having such a conversation. I can't refute that logic. Renko, now that it's come to this, we have to tell her everything. In fact, this is actually rather fortunate. This is probably the continuation of the dream we saw last night, and I'm sure this dream does not belong to you or me. Alright, I get it. I was actually just thinking the same thing. Li Huan is in the same boat. With so many unknowns, we'll have to work together to figure them all out. Li Huan, there is something we haven't told you about ourselves. Well, we just met. Of course there's a thing or two. No, this isn't something we'd reveal after just getting to know someone better. We, the Secret Sealing Club, have had countless adventurers in other worlds. I see. I understand why you kept those activities secret. Interworld travel is kind of forbidden. But above all, I really like the music in this chapter, the original music. Because it's music from the music cities. It'd be dangerous if your abilities were public knowledge. I understand how my ability to interfere with barriers and see dreams of other worlds could be dangerous, but Renko's too. Yeah, I never thought of my ability to tell the time and place by looking at the stars and moon as dangerous. Your abilities are special. Other mediums' powers can usually be replicated with a tool or machine. I promise to keep your activities and abilities secret. I'm also kind of like an accomplice now anyway. So the authors of Swallowstone Naturalis Historia was you two then. Which of you is Dr. Latency? Oh, that's me. It may be odd for one of the co-authors to say this, but I'm surprised you've read such a cold published magazine. Works published by a club of mediums have to be occult. Self-published works are worth preserving all the more. I'm so glad that someone else reads our work other than those people in the old Adam bar. Oh, I figured it out. What is it, Renko? This place. It might be within Li Huan's dream. I'd kinda wish for the music titles in the corner and up at the top to also list the original name of the track. Did Renko and Mary have similar experiences to the dreams I've been having lately? I guess there's no way of knowing if they were the same. It's a paradox of phenomenal judgment. But they are definitely not just figments of my dream. They talked about things impossible for me to imagine. I can think it over as much as I like, but I need more information before drawing any conclusions. Did you find anything, Li Huan? I'll explain once Renko gets back. She shouldn't be long. Oh, Renko. We'll talk later. Head back that way. Huh? Okay. Hurry! We should be safe this far back, for the time being at least. Phew. It's unusual for you to panic in a dream like that, Renko. This isn't one of your dreams this time, Mary. I have to be careful. This place might be inside Li Huan's dream, but it's possible that we're in a different world entirely. You said earlier that this could be my dream, but what made you think this might be a different world? Yeah, you can't tell where we are if you can't see the night sky, right? Or did you find something else? No. My eyes told me where this place is. Truthfully, I saw it when we first arrived here, but it took some time for me to process. What do you mean? Renko determines locations by seeing the moon, right? So if she knows where we are without seeing the sky... Yes, we are on the moon. The northwestern bank of the Ocean of Storms on the western near side of the moon, 500 meters underground. Within the Marius Hills lava tube. Below the surface on the moon? That explains how you could tell where we are without seeing the sky. And the bunny is on the clock. Because you see the moon no matter where you look. But I didn't expect there to be an abandoned factory-like place down here. I thought there'd be a new high-end resort. Exactly! I was thinking the exact same thing, Mary. This place, I'm fairly sure it isn't just a temporary installation. It's too big. From what we have explored, it's safe to assume this corridor continues on for a kilometer at the very least. It's odd that an installation of this scale isn't being used. There's nobody here. Maybe the place is fully automated, with no people living here. But no, that contradicts what I found in all those rooms. Yeah, it can't be fully automated. Mary, Li Huan, what did you two see? You probably found something that will support my hypothesis. I investigated all the rooms, from where we found Li Huan to where we all met back up again. Most of the rooms were the same as the one where Li Huan was sleeping. I don't know if you can call them bedrooms, since they are not really a private space. I saw a few, and they seemed like sleeping quarters used for workers or something. What else? I guess you'd call it the cafeteria. There was a large room used for eating. Though I can't imagine eating there would be all that pleasant. That's probably the place these workers used to eat. A mess hall would probably be a more suitable name. That's about all I saw. Did you find anything, Li Huan? Yeah, Phoenix, this new Renko and Maribel story is quite a surprise addition to this game, but I'm not gonna complain. I love seeing these two around. I went exploring further down this corridor, but a blast door blocked me from going any further. What? This is bad. What do you mean, Renko? What are you so worried about? I investigated the corridor in the other direction. I think it was meant to lead to the exit. But there was nothing there. Nothing? Then what? No, I mean that literally. There was nothing. Everything was disappearing, bit by bit. So that's why you ran away. I can understand now. Also, we are done with no battles. Spoiler, things might get dangerous now. Connecting to nothingness. Spoilers. I saw it way before I got even close to reaching the exit. It was darkness. It was clinging to everything, but there was nothing for my eyes to focus on. Oh no, it's roomier. It was just dark. I tried poking the darkness with a pole about 3 meters long that was lying nearby. Thinking back, I must have expected something terrible to happen because I didn't even consider touching it directly. The pole sunk into the darkness without any resistance, so it was not just a black wall. I second-guessed myself, thinking that it was a continuation of the passage that wasn't lit. But after putting the pole in about halfway, I noticed that it was gradually getting lighter. So I tried to pull it out, but there was nothing to pull out. The part of the pole that was in the darkness had vanished, leaving behind a clean cross-section as if it was sanded down. I ran because I realized that this darkness was slowly getting closer. That is what I found. So this is the blast door you talked about. What could that darkness possibly be? Well, if it is Rumia, she did probably eat the pole. But I'm not sure if her bite would be as clean as sanding something down. Well, there's no point in guessing. All we need to know is that it's currently driving us into a corner. What will happen if it swallows us up? Don't think about that now, Mary. You should focus on trying to find a way past this door. Did you try anything when you first found it, Li Huan? No, not yet. It was almost time for us to meet back up. Okay, then let's start by checking the control panel. I'm pretty sure that's this thing on the wall. Huh? Another gap. Code Shaman. Look. With these, we stand a chance in the final fight. It will be different this time. Code Enchanter. Finally, we no longer have to rely on your artificial Shikigami anymore. We'll get them back for overwhelming us with firepower. With this firepower of our own. Code Gardener. Can finally harness power similar to what I once could. I couldn't be happier. Please watch me turn the tide of battle. Code Soldier. I no longer have any doubts. I'll force my former comrades to come to their senses. I won't give up. Code Servant. It's been so long, but I'm now made of once again. I'll pay them back with my knives. Code Oracle. Lady. I will get this done, so please watch over me. The innermost perimeter has been breached. Gardener will launch a swift strike to cripple them before they gain momentum. Okay, I won't let them do as they please. Enchanter, why don't we have a competition to see who has the most firepower? You've really come a long way, haven't you? Though I guess I don't mind winning a free lunch. Come on, you really have to take this seriously and coordinate this time. This is such a pain. Shikigami user, observe from a distance and relay what you see to me. Yes, the same as always. Okay, these are just rabbit vanguards. Anyways, I can. Can I look at you? I can. Anti-yokai, Hoi joke prayer. No, not joke, yoke. Rim Hakurei, Lunar War Shaman, spell card. She fires a large caliber Fuda handgun. Chen! Yokai, a ward against calamities related to direction, originates from the Chinese fortune-telling practice known as the 9 Flying Stars, which involves praying to the gods of the cardinal directions. Perhaps this tradition contributed to the origins of convoluted polytheistic religions that is Shinto. Cyberpunk characters, all of them. Fantastic high-speed prayer talisman. She fires an automatic Ofudo rifle. Run! There's probably a reason behind why this spell card so closely resembles the attacks of Yukari Giacomo. The Ofudo seems to be blessed with the power to speedily grant wishes. Okay, that's not especially interesting. Spells are. Anyways, let's use Jan. Love sign, machine gun spark. Lunar War Enchanter. She switches her mini Hakaru multi-purpose launcher to machine gun mode and unleashes a barrage of stars and missiles. This spell card was initially a variation of Master Spark, but since the magic of the mini Hakaru is sealed away, it is difficult to precisely control lasers with extreme wide beams. However, all the star and missile bullets more than compensate in terms of firepower. She definitely isn't afraid of tackling things head on. Left sign, Wide Master. She switches her mini Hakaru multi-purpose launcher to cannon mode and pulls the trigger. This is a Master Spark with an even wider beam. While perhaps a little crude in implementation, there is a certain appeal in making the already impressive Master Spark's laser beam as wide as possible. Cheap tricks are utterly futile in face of overwhelming firepower. She found something to chew, so she's happy. Scarlet Soul Sculpture. She performs multiple slashes with her cold knives in quick succession. It almost looks like she is carving out a statue. The assistance of artificial Qigong is essentially for this spell card, as both arms must be swung at lightning fast pace. Did you learn something from Mei Ling? Lightspeed, C Ricochet. In this attack, she creates a bewildering dance of cold knives. Dance of ricocheting cold knives. The vampire unit's assistance is vital in order to control the trajectory of all the rebounding knives. That one takes forever and does barely any damage. But I'm assuming people here are just very low level. Illusion Wave, Red Eye Hypnosis, Mind-blowing. She attacks her opponents with her redomed lunatic eyes. The artificial mind-disrupting psycho waves emitted from the radomes are formed from electromagnetic waves. It's a well-known fact that electromagnetic waves can affect the brain. How terrifying. Endolescence, Life and Spirit Stopping, Mind Stopper. She attacks her opponent's minds with her radome lunatic eyes. After many improvements, the artificial mind-disrupting psycho waves emitted from the radomes are now on par with the power of Raisin's eyes before they were sealed. They apparently induce madness and impede the target's ability to think. Pretty scary. Scary, scary. They look like they are from a different shooting game. Esoterica, Forgotten Ritual. This warhead of stars that is launched to the heavens brings down a miracle. The Assault Armor series. I don't know. Railgun fires a star imbued with prayers or a miracle created by her ritual framework. How else would you cause miracles to occur? How else? Miracle! Oh, it was a new. That is a new. Miracle Night with overly bright guest stars. This warhead of stars that is launched to heavens grants wishes. The warheads fired by the Assault Armor series, new railgun, are a type of oracle machine. In other words, they are inanimate objects that can perform a Shrine Maiden's duties. Yomu looking like she wants to go on stage. Sword skill, Cherry Blossom Flashing. She strikes with a beautiful slash that scatters cherry blossom petals. The falling of cherry blossom petals is seen as a metaphor for death, but it was originally used as a metaphor to signify mourning for those who had died. Yomu apparently came up with the idea for the spell card while pruning plants. There's a reason why her codename is Gardener. Reincarnation Sword, Slash of Circular Vicissitude. She unleashes such a fast flurry of sword strikes that it looks like she's painting a circle of light. The word for the center of a circle in Japanese is Enshin, made up of the characters for circle and heart. And it also means a heart searching for Nirvana. Maybe Yomu will find her Nirvana through mastering the way of the sword. Perhaps her grandfather has an opinion on the matter. That certainly happened. Oh, they were all level 1. Okay, that makes sense. With the damage now. Oh no, now the enemies are level 2! We still using them? No. I have a feeling we'll destroy some enemies now. We're going back to 5 million damage. Oh, there you are. Can you come with me for a sec? Sure, what is it? You'll see when we get there. We've been experimenting, testing all sorts of things to try and make up for our lost abilities. But now we've found a solution. Really? I doubt whatever it is will work. My mini Hakuro and other items don't respond no matter what I try. It's been like that forever. Currently have no way of fighting back, apart from the weapons the soldiers smuggled out of the capital. We're still only producing bullets and explosives by copying theirs. Everything lacks maintenance. Don't tell me we have managed to take over one of the capital's factories. Who did it? How? You know those plans have consistently failed, don't you? Each factory is directly linked to the capital's nexus. If you take one, it will self-destruct, with no known means of prevention. It has been so long since my rituals and prayers last caused miracles to occur. Only my can still be used as normal. I wonder why. I'm assuming the journal. Our strategist also focused on that anomaly. Oh, so that's why my was analyzed recently. Yeah, for this. Your really is mysterious, isn't it? Alright, Shaman, since you brought up our abilities, it must mean you want us to try out new weapons, right? Count me in. If I can regain even a little of the power I had back then, I'll spare nothing in helping. That was settled quickly. Good. Come with me. You too, Shikigami user. Oh no, arcades. They're finally here. That's clearly not Pac-Man. I wonder how good the other references are. You're finally here. We were waiting for ages. Sorry, I was just giving them the rundown. Huh? Where's our strategist? Our commander isn't here either. They're busy dealing with another matter and asked me to act in their stead. I've already been briefed on how the prototypes work and the testing procedure. Alright, everyone, please change into your outfits. I see, so they are a type of item we have to wear to activate. Yeah, they really have the feel of modern weapons. Is there also an outfit for my phantom half? Come on, hurry up and go change. Our abilities have been sealed all this time, right? So I'm just asking this out of curiosity. But can this really be fixed just by studying the Shikigami users? I know what you mean. Can't be that easy, right? but explaining why it worked is rather difficult. In saying that, there's a simple explanation that Oracle, the Shikigami user, and I can understand. What do you mean? Why would I be able to understand? Don't tell me. Yes. It's the power of science! Check to make sure the outfits are all working correctly for the final fight to come. We can't afford to leave anything to chance. We must pull out all the stops while we are still able. Our fate is in your hands, Shikigami user. All units, take battle formation. I expect we'll meet resistance. Well, I'm sorry to say, but I'm gonna trash those battlesuits. Trash those battlesuits. I didn't see how many waves there are, but I'm assuming it's 3. Johnny, bye bye. Alice is not one for doing high numbers of damage. Also there's 3 rounds. I'm glad. Yeah, only 1,000 times more than the help. I wonder who of you two has less defense. Oh well. There's a reason I brought these two today. Alice, a sister, raises the accuracy of the party. And accuracy is Blender's greatest weakness. I wanna see how much damage she can do. Sadly, I don't have full power, or else this would be more fun. But let's see. This last word sure has a lot of combat power. Decent, decent. I was hoping I would be able to max out the damage, but no. Guess not. Maybe we can make an even better setup. Can I have a moment? Sure. Have you gotten used to the place? Yes, thanks to everyone. This room almost feels like home now. That's good. Even at times like this, when things are as bad as they can possibly get. You need a sanctuary, a safe place to relax. Are you all getting enough rest too? Yes, of course. We, including you, are essential for the defense of the space. That's why we are always stationed here, near the entrance. Enchanter even started working out so as to try and not to rely on the artificial Shikigami. I have no idea if it's helped or not. If only my Shikigami were stronger. Yeah, we totally didn't just obliterate someone. Don't say that. Get that from your perspective. This is a trip you signed up for. But from our perspective, you are the final trump card that we ourselves drew. Sorry, I should try and be more confident. Apology accepted. I guess you must be sick of me saying that trump card line by now. Alright. As to why I came here to see you. Yes? The front line of the war is getting close to this base. So I thought I'd teach you the codes for the blast doors, just in case. There are a few variations, so we'll discuss which one is used beforehand. Chin up. I came here to help fix the trouble that we are in. Could you come with me to the operations room? Bring your... Okay. I didn't used to be the type of person to say stuff like this, but that might be our only hope. The hope we need to protect our sanctuary. Ark! All units, prioritize evacuation of the non-combatants. Up to it. I'll be the rear guard. I'm counting on you all. We won't let you down. We'll get this done quick. I'm going to scan the area. Gardener, cover me. Roger that, soldier. Shikigami user. Hurry. Prepare to close the blast door. But if I close this door, we'll forsake the other section. But we can't afford to hesitate. We must protect our sanctuary. Huh? Li-Huan? You spaced out for a bit. Are you okay? I'm fine. Tell us if you find a clue to the code, alright? I think the problem is that there are too many clues. Too many? I've only looked around a little, but there's heaps of text written everywhere that could potentially be the code. I'm sure it's probably a stock phrase, or a standard set of numbers. You need a sanctuary, a safe place to relax. We must protect our sanctuary. I wonder what the code will be. No way. Li-Huan? Why are you running? I think I know where it is. This is the room where we first found Li-Huan, isn't it? Why are you lifting up the blankets? This code written on the tag of the pillar. I think it will open the blast door. The daily life you love. Seeing visions kind of tires me out. The moon has a strong impact on the natural environment of the Earth. The moon's gravity controls the tides. Noodle! Are you telling me that you saw such a long dream in an instant? A dream within a dream. This is getting complicated. When I came to, no time had passed at all. Maybe it's more of a vision than a dream. Was there anything that triggered it? When I touched the control panel for the blaster, I suddenly lost consciousness. It was like I possessed the consciousness of someone, but that person also kind of felt like me. It was like a movie. That's a good analogy. And that's when you saw what you just described, right? The remarkable thing about that vision is that it gave you an accurate clue as to where to find the code. Li-Huan, did you see the past of this place? The not so distant past. It's like psychometry. I don't have any abilities like that. Psychometry, but only in dreams, seems kind of lame. I couldn't believe it. We found the key to that blast door, and it actually opened. For some reason, it feels kind of similar to how I can see boundaries. Though it's probably just a coincidence. Blast doors, fire doors, and barriers. They're all a type of boundary, aren't they? So does that mean you can open them too, Mary? If I could, I would have done so already. So Mary can open the gaps in boundaries, but I guess walls and doors work differently. Maybe the reason why you can't is connected to how you can't willingly wake up from the dreams you have. Sheesh! My ability is a delicate and precise instrument. Yes, delicate in how you always head directly into the unknown, with no hesitation. Right, Mary? Put that aside. And following Mary, we've managed to scour quite a bit of this section. But the scan still hasn't reacted to anything. Scan. You're talking about my ability to see visions. It seems like we'll be relying on that ability for a while. So it'd be inconvenient without a name, right? Thought you'd try and give it a more complicated name. Like extremely limited and specialized psychometry or something. Is that how you see me? Can't believe this. I firmly believe that for names, simple is best. Or what? Do you have a more suitable proposal, Dr. Latency? Let me think. What about overhead? What? That actually sounds cool. That's not fair, Mary. Why do you have to be so cool? Only you could have thought of that. So it's decided then. The name of Li-Huan's ability is now Overhead. Oh, I'm not so sure. I still like Scan more. Which one's better, Li-Huan? Whoa. Scan. No. Overhead? How about Super Eye? That's lame. I mean, unique. I never expected that. Who could have? The name seems kind of easy to understand, yet doesn't tell you anything. Wait, are you joking? Alright then, let's go with Hyper Eye. It's gotten worse. How do you get to that? Let's go to love. And many mysteries. But we aren't Secret Sealing Club if we don't take them on with a smile. I don't think we have that as a club rule, but I agree with Mary. We need a positive attitude right now. Let's get back to exploring. Just try and touch everything you see, Lichuan. Okay, I'll touch that huge black wall of nothing. But the darkness will catch up if we take too long. It'd be nice if we had some sort of hint as to what triggers it. Oh yeah, in the vision I saw, the code seems to be linked with something to do with everyday life. I noticed this earlier. This is obviously a base of operations. A place where people who perform at their limit congregate. They have to remember codes quickly and accurately in stressful situations. So the codes must be linked to a set of letters, words, or numbers that they come into contact with routinely. Like using your postcode as a password. Yeah, but I really doubt this place has one of those. There should be plenty of potential codes in this break room-like place. So that's why you were looking for codes right away. And why it was important to take a break here. Actually, it's more because I was tired. Needed a break myself. Yeah, it is a break room, though there are a lot of things that I've never seen before in here. These retro vending machines are fascinating. It looks like a vending machine solely for food. Shame that I don't have any old coins on me. But wouldn't these have use-by dates anyway? It looks like they are provided for free and don't need coins. And I'm pretty sure these things have a long shelf life. I think I've gotten hungry. Do you want to try one? You have to press this mechanical button. Which one should I pick? This one. Again? Into noodle space. Let's get spaghetti-fied. They are level 3 now. And I can bring some help. So I probably should. Oh, do you like that one? Battlefield ration type IH. Flavor coordinates. I'm not reading those. I loved it so much that I even memorized the numbers on the package. I actually picked the same thing for my lunch too. Though it does taste different from what I used to eat back home. The taste is addictive, isn't it? I haven't been watching you eat all the time or anything. just noticed that it started to go out of stock faster than usual lately. Oracle, I see you have made contact with Code Prayer. Oh, servant. Prayer? Contact? Did you make contact without explaining anything? You're so free-spirited. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's still a lot you are not used to here. We were preparing to welcome you. We were planning on waiting for the right time, so as to not overwhelm you by making contact all at once. The commander said I would eventually join a team. Prayer is your codename. It is a precaution against the rabbits. I heard that the sickness would last a while, but you seem fine now. She's so close. Wow, you're acting like her big sister. Really? It probably just looks that way, since I'm used to doing this sort of thing as a profession. I'm also your senior, and I like a big sister. And like a big sister, so... That should be ready. It's been 3 minutes. Oh no, we have to eat quickly. It will get soggy. I'm Code Oracle. Was eagerly awaiting your arrival. I'm Code Servant. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you both. I've gotten better. With only a little effort, our usual rations have transformed into a different dish entirely. Food is the true spice of life, after all. Meats are amazing. This is one of those life hacks, right? Please call it wisdom gained through experience. All of our unique abilities have been sealed. There's hardly any difference in combat efficiency between us, the former dwellers of and our de facto rabbit allies. So it is only proper that we play our part by helping with the cooking and cleaning. I still don't know why I came to this world. There's something I can do to help. That reminds me. A while ago, I told you that I was eagerly awaiting your arrival, didn't I? It was not right for me to say such a thing. I'm sorry. No, please don't apologize. If only I could remember. We are all here because we have lost something. That also includes the de facto rabbits. Because we're in the same boat, we must fight to keep living together. Cooking and everything else. It's all a battle. Living is a battle. Alright then. Would you mind helping me bring out the food? Okay. If I could manipulate time like I used to, I could have prevented those rabbits from getting injured. I used to have the faint hope that because I'm a human, having my abilities sealed away wouldn't be that big of a deal. But now, after I have truly tested myself, that hope has long since faded. Even now, I still want to protect time. Because time is life itself. I want to protect this time in which everyone lives, as well as that Scarlet time long ago. Miracles occur because people hope for them. Things that couldn't possibly happen when you wish for it. But what can I, as I am right now, do for these wounded rabbits? If the expectations placed upon me in the outside world that I left behind are what made me into a living god, then the only thing I can do now that my ability to cause miracles to occur is sealed away. Is to not overlook any miracle, no matter how small. I want to be a human who looks and pays attention to other people, and I want to be the best at it. So this is Code Prayer's ability as the Shikigami user. It's only for a short time. Everyone's past forms and abilities are replicated perfectly. Look, I'm there too. I'm sorry. What are you apologizing for? You should be proud. Without a doubt, you are our hope. These are everyone's abilities, so why do I have them? No one knows why. There's one thing we do know. They have been entrusted to you. Thank you. I totally didn't steal them or anything. I'll borrow everyone's power until I die. And then, one day, I'll give it back. I promise. I promised. Hurry! Evacuate the non-combatants! The outer wall is breached. We've got no choice but to abandon the base's outer layer. Everyone, please hurry to the next section further in. This way. An explosion. Is that the sound of bullets? Seems they've already gotten past the blast door we closed. Oracle, Shikigami user. We're the only ones who can make it in time. Let's go. Maybe we are a bit too loud and breaking through. More silly costumes. I think it was just loud enough. Now they'll surely be intimidated. Oh yeah. Guess it's fine then. Those are very silly weapons, you're correct. Oh, I found someone. Looks like they'll give us a decent fight. Slow down. Why do you think we brought these soldiers? You're such a pain. 2 hostiles confirmed. Wait, they're commander class. Seems they knew about this place for a while. We were just waiting for the right time to attack. We'll hold them back. We'll buy 5 minutes for the non-combatants to evacuate. Okay, Shikigami user, prepare what we planned earlier. Earlier we planned to prepare... Hey! Whom I pulled luckily a little bit ago. Tay is a very weird character, or a very special character. Her abilities can freeze enemies, burn enemies, or poison enemies, which can be a very good setup in breaking enemy barriers.
場所にも生き物がいたなんて。スペルカードを使います。ただの白ウサギと思った？ドロー、スペルカード。勝負は引き際だよ。損をつかまないためにね。さーて、そろそろ潮時ってやつかな。ダット、クラスターエスケート。面白いくらい罠にかかってくれるね。
Code Rabbit 3 and Code Rabbit 4.
スペルカードを使います。跳ねて。ただの白ウサギと思った？ドロー、スペルカード。おーい、あんたたちの数数えてあげるよ。向こう岸まで並んで。ヒーフーミー。エンシャントグーパー。
Which you can also just deal nice damage.
こちやさなえに輝くのだ。
Guess we're doing more of that.
ここは通さない。泥棒一人とも。
Oh, looks like the troops are repelled. Can we go now? I'm sick of waiting. Guess it's about time. Yay! They're coming. Take aim. Okay. Also, PC98 music now. Also, didn't I just beat you up? Why are you back again?
スペルカードを使います。オッケー。ドロー、スペルカード。戦う意味など回避はしないわ。それでも私はコーマ館のメイドよ。召喚ソウルストレクチア。星の光が強まるとき、古の契約は成就する。すべての祈りが一つになるとき、奇跡は起きる。奇跡、覚醒の明るすぎる夜。者ども、かかれ。
Oh, these have extra life bars. I didn't even notice.
いいですね。それでいこう。それにするね。避けられるかな。粉みじんになれ。丸いレーザーです。
Also, I think we've seen all the attacks I wanted to show off today. So we can speed things up a little bit.
それだと思ってました。ただの白ウサギと思った？エンシャントグーパー。貼り付けにしてやる。ビーム砲ですよ。それだと思ってました。いいわ。避けられるかな。
Nice miss, T.
ビーム砲ですよ。なるほど。わかった。チャッ決まりです。避けられるかな。
It worked! It was close. These new weapons saved us. Yes, I'd really like to make a thorough investigation of your new weapon. Well, now you've gone and done it. Seems our calculations were slightly off. Have they got new weapons or something? No way. How? This doesn't make any sense. We definitely hit them. Except that one time Tay attacked. It should be impossible to dodge without seeing how our weapons work at least once. But they don't have a single scratch on them. And it doesn't look like they used the horror elixir. Did they make it so the shots never existed? You're planning to just stand there and watch? Well, we aren't gonna wait any longer. Miss... Yeah. Please, Miss Shikigami user. We can't do it, so... Close the blast door. What? The evacuation of the non-combatants is complete. We'll hold them back here. Use the control panel. But what about you both? It's fine. We'll meet back up with you by another route. But this is the only path that's open in any emergency. I can't leave you behind. Okay, time's up. I can fight too. Please go. You have to do this. Culture hero stories. Myths where things belong to gods are given to humans. Lady and Lady also give much to the world of humans. Answers to prayers are the foundation of faith. The grace of gods is necessary for us humans to live. And I also receive their blessings. Without my miracles, I prayed as a normal human. And they gave me an answer as gods. The skills and technology of Lady and are imbued into this new outfit. Technology fills up the hole that was left when my miracles were lost. Now I am once again, together with Lady and Lady Makes me so happy. This incident caused all vampires, magicians and yokai to lose their power and made their very beings all but fade from existence. I also lost my power, but I still exist as a human. Why was I the only one to remain? It was a struggle to come to terms with this, but now I have this new outfit. Without a doubt, within this outfit, there is Lady's power to a certain fate. The young mistress's ultimate destructive power, and power to read the flow of chi. And it was Lady and Koakuma's knowledge and skill that artificially replicated them all. Why is Koakuma not getting the treatment of This outfit is. And with it, I can bring back the true I guess maybe because Koakuma is not a real name. close the blast door, leaving them on the other side. This is to protect the daily life we all love. Please don't forget the times, places, and people that you love, okay? Memories linked to tastes are not so easily forgotten. That's truer than ever in this age, where fabricated food is everywhere you look. You know the phrases, tastes like mom's cooking, and the taste of home? It seems that in the past, they were actually used literally, and not just as a catchphrase for a comforting meal. Now then. The code Li Huan saw with her phantasmal sight was bang on, and we managed to enter the next section. Emotions and memory are deeply linked within the hippocampus. Those coordinates led us right to the code. Let's go over what we've learned so far. It seems like we have some time before the darkness catches up, so I think that's a good idea. This all started when we fell asleep and found ourselves here. At that time, we had no idea where or what this place was. Yeah, it's kind of different from any of the worlds we explored as the Secret Sealing Club. Then we joined up with Li Huan and thought that this place might be inside of Li Huan's dream. Though we can't be sure. The thing that really bugs me is that this place is on the moon. Didn't know that there was a base like this here. Yeah, perhaps this installation was built in secret and we just happened to wander in here. Or maybe this is a time and space that does not exist. I mean, how dreams aren't reality? Didn't we once discuss how dreams are reality and reality is a dream? Yeah, it's sort of like that, but different. It all boils down to that darkness. It was like it didn't take up any space of its own. And you mean to say that that's scientifically impossible? I mean that even if it is possible, there's no reason for something like that to exist. Maybe the darkness is erasing this place, this world, like how a stage is cleaned up once the performance has finished. If this was reality or a dream that one of us was having, something like that should not happen. You don't start packing up the stage while the main character is still up there performing. Yeah, it's odd. Maybe it's related to my phantasmal sight visions. That's my guess too. And I also think your phantasmal sight holds the key that will let us return home to our own world. So you've decided to go with the name Phantasmal Sight then. Alright, let's break the seal on this secret in front of us. Let's use Li Huan's phantasmal sight to find something other than a code. The way to get us back home. If this is a time and space that doesn't exist, we won't know where to look, even if there is a boundary to slip through. Yeah, I think you're right. Let's do this, Mary. Yes, Ranko. Secret Sealing Club is now in session. An important lesson. There's always a motive behind every fight. No celestial object changes as much as the moon does. It wanes and waxes and causes both lunar and solar eclipses. Assuming we're gonna have one more chapter with Raisin and Yomo. Cannot remember their names or appearances, but you saw shrine maidens, magicians, and yokai. I wonder if they are similar to people I see in my dreams. There's no way to know for sure unless we find a way to directly compare them. So let's forget about that for now. Fighting shrine maidens and invading moon rabbits. It sounds like their base is under siege or something. The visions weren't in order, but I think you're right. So we were correct in assuming that we should focus our investigation here. If they were being invaded, they wouldn't come here to resupply and arm themselves. There are lots of potential codes too. But this is kind of strange. Would shrine maidens really fight with weapons like these? From what I've read, they supposedly fight with some sort of strange powers, like spells or prayers. I'm not sure of the reason, but it seems they can't use those sorts of powers. Shrine maidens who can't use their special powers are pretty much the same as just normal humans. The world in your visions is definitely not normal. Shrine maidens and magicians exist, but they can't use their abilities. I bet they would really want to get their powers back. You're right. Must have been preparing to fight to do just that. So, does that mean the moon rabbits are the ones who stole their powers? I didn't get that impression. No, it wasn't the moon rabbits who stole them. If the moon rabbits stole their powers, the girls would have been left defenseless the moment that happened. But in your visions, they are still invading the base. Thus, the moon rabbits are not the culprit. In fact, it's even possible that they did not expect such a thing to occur. So, the reason why the moon rabbits invaded and the true culprit who stole their powers are our new mysteries to solve. It would be difficult to ascertain anything more with what little we know right now. But those girls were certainly preparing to fight against something in order to regain their powers. And at the same time, the moon rabbits launched an invasion. So why are they moving deep into the base and barring the way behind them? I bet they aren't running. This is a hunch, but in the deepest part of this base, there's probably a path leading to that something they must fight. So if we keep searching for codes and opening doors, we'll eventually reach that place, won't we? A path. Even though it's the deepest part of the base. Maybe there's a hidden launch pad for a rocket. I can't wait to get there and find out. Alright, let's get back to searching for a code. Maybe it's over there. It has so many helmets. And all of them have 2 holes in the top. There's a gun just lying about, not on a stand. Not even gonna make a surprised noise anymore, are you? Caution! Pistol! Was true. The sign on the wall. Don't touch them. You do not need one of those. That's what our leaders have decided. Yes, you don't need that code prayer. Are you the one servant that Oracle talked about? Leaving that aside for the moment, why are you in a place like this, holding a lunatic spray gun? Yeah, we were about to introduce ourselves to you, but then we saw you come in here. Sorry, I thought I might need to hold on to one of these. Even if you did, you have to go through the weapon division. Without approval, it will stay locked and won't shoot. What? Really? No, I'm not trying to tell you off. It's just, you kind of remind me of my comrades before I defected. We're just a little worried about you. As a soldier, it's not wrong to assume you need to bear a weapon. You can't fight without one after all. However, you must be extra careful when you bear more powerful or a greater number of weapons. What do you mean? This is pretty hard to explain in just a sentence or two. But it seems we'll be together for quite a while, so I'll teach you little by little as we go. I'll teach you what it means to be a soldier. I'll help too. After all, I'm a half-fledged fencing instructor. Does that mean you'll practice with me? It seems no one's explained the plan to you yet. Indeed. It's alright. You needn't worry. Perhaps our leaders were planning on giving the explanation after the team is formed. Yeah, probably. All you need to know for the moment is that we will practice together with you, okay? Okay. There's no need to rush. We must be patient and train until the time comes. I'll do whatever I can. According to our strategist, that is your weapon. I wonder what it does. Yes, it doesn't look like it would serve as a sword or gun. Does it work like Grimoire or a demon book? I don't know. Our leader said learning how to use your is more important than practicing with a gun, so it must be powerful. I'm pretty nervous. Don't worry, there's no need to rush. This is the higher-ups idea, so I'm sure this practice will be worth it. Yes, I feel stronger than usual when I hear you cheer me on from close by. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Why are the rabbits of the capital still attacking us? I don't remember them being so hardworking. They should just stay at home and patrol within the city. I don't want to fight. There's no way I'd want to fight. But I have to do this. Out of all the yokai, only the yokai rabbits have retained their existence. I must fight before this blessing is taken away. I have to do this for my master and the princess as well. when I stop swinging my sword. Suddenly, all I think about is Lady ordinary everyday memories of the time when I was still half and half, and not just one half like I am now. Since I am half human, half phantom, my half phantom did not disappear entirely, but I can no longer move it around. These two swords are now just ordinary swords. But I have no other option than to use this body and these two swords of mine to cut open the path for our future. Now we have all we need for our plan, or so I was told. Our commander will probably tell us about the final stage of the plan soon, right? It's a top level secret, but it's gotten to the point where we need to know. The final stage of the plan. This is our ray of hope. We only got this far because of you, because we helped you, of course. This is a great achievement. I heard rumors about experimental outfits in this room. They should be completed with your ability as the Shikigami user. That has got to have something to do with the final stage of the plan, right? Yeah, you've got a point. In that case, the plan will require a formation centered around the Shikigami user. Around me? That's right. You, Shikigami user. I'll try my best. And I won't fail. But I did. Shikigami user, are you okay? There aren't any wounds. She's just in shock. This is a war zone. Pull yourself together. Miss Shikigami user. Where are Servant and Oracle? Don't tell me they are on the other side of the blast door. Don't worry, Gardener. I'm sure on the other side of the door, those two have already won. There, that's another door down. Jeez, we don't have to crash through so loudly. Oh, who's this I see? It's been a while, Rabbit 1. You're right, it is her. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This is the worst. Do you know these two from before you defected? Yes, but now I'll make them be quiet. Rabbit 3, Elite Guard. Those are new. We already looked at most of Shizuha's moves in a previous stream. Just want to show off her last word in the final round of this match. Which is round 2. Shizuha is questioning herself what she is doing here. Well, she's gonna do questionable things, I'm assuming. Guess we can actually look at it beforehand and read about it, now that we are aware of this ability. The Sorrow of the Banana. This attack involves charging forward towards the targets while riding a turbulent wave of fallen leaves in a banana-shaped boat. Some cultures have myths based on the banana, which explains the origin of mortality. These myths involve comparing the perishability of the banana with the everlasting nature of something else. Some myths substitute these rare items with an older sister and a younger sister. I have not actually seen this myself yet. I just read the name and knew I need to see it. That's certainly silly. The soldiers did not see that coming. I think I also unlocked your last word since the last stream. One wave, but I'm assuming you have shields again. Rabbit 1, don't you recognize us? Of course you recognize us. We are comrades, aren't we? Yes, we aren't your enemy. We don't intend to attack any of you. Rabbit 1, stop fighting. Let's talk. What? But the moon rabbits have been launching assaults towards this space for a while and are invading right now. What's going on? You shouldn't listen to them. They are mad. 2 barriers now. They are sure getting more invincible over time. One more barrier to break. Okay, now we can take them out. What's your last word? Privately published Night Parade Scroll, Final Chapter, Annex. This attack summons the shadow of an extremely large Tsukumogami. Hosotsu barely remembers anything of the time when she was possessed by this particular Tsukumogami. Momizo was apparently the one who returned the scroll to her, though it is unclear whether this is the original or an exquisitely crafted forgery.
私の本当の力見せてあげるなんてね。鹿版キャッチ役を描き最終章ほい。
Well, that kind of fits into the cyberpunk future. Did we get them? That's mean. What's the harm in talking with us a little? Honestly, I'd rather not resort to violence. Can we please negotiate? Ah.
いい感じね。はあ、私の活躍もいつかは本にしたいな。
This doesn't look like the effects of the horror elixir. Besides, there's no way rabbits could drink that elixir anyway. As you say, Rabbit 1, the capital would never allow the general populace to drink that elixir. But we can dodge any bullet, no matter how lunatic these bullets are. We can dodge them as many times as we like. Big Sister was the one who bestowed this power upon us. Big Sister? What? How much has the administration of the capital changed since I left? How much? Everything's changed. The capital is now the City of Fortune. Rabbit 1. No. Please come home. I let them talk, and all they spout is nonsense. Wait. Can't help but remember. Each time they open their mouths. Each time I hear their voices. Each time I see their forms. Each time I see their faces. I remember back to when I was a moon rabbit of the capital. I'm such a weak rabbit. Even though I've made my decision, I can't stop my heart from being tormented with doubt. The reason why I equipped this new outfit, and why I joined in on the plan, and why I left the capital in the first place, was because I was determined to save my friends from this never-ending fight. I guess this weapon was just too much for me to bear. You're wrong. You're wrong. What? Hey, don't interfere. I was just about to start listening to us. I can't really explain it, but you're wrong. Of that I'm certain. They have a way to make it so shots never existed. They'd only have such a thing if they were prepared for a full-blown fight. So them saying they don't want to is a lie. They clearly have aggressive intentions. I think so too. Wait, Miss Shikigami user, are you okay? I'm just a little dizzy from the shock earlier. Thank you, but I'm fine. I've taken the least damage out of all of us. Thank you. Don't worry about it. Rabbit 3, Rabbit 4, no. And what is it that you are after? We were seriously hoping to bring you back home, but that is not our primary objective. Now that we know you have no intentions of returning, there's no longer any reason for us. To waste more time. Not again. Go, Shikigami user. Close the blast door while there's still time. Hurry, please. Our hopes rest with you. I have to do something. How can I bring back my master and the princess? That is the question I want the answer to above all else. Simple, right? But my situation differs from the others. In a way, you could say, kind of like you. No one else but me has to confront the moon rabbits. I can't move on if I don't. And it's not just for my own sake, but also for the rabbit who left this place. Ever since the day my eyes became just ordinary red eyes, something broke within me. Could make eye contact without worry. I never thought such an occasion would leave me feeling so powerless. But now I have this new outfit, my prosthetic eyes. With this, I'll bear witness to our future. Lady Master. I think I understand a little better now. The truth is learned by cutting through it. I can guess what the truth which must be learned by cutting is, but no, I'm still too inexperienced. Whenever I think that I've seen it, I lose sight the next moment. Although this form is only temporary, I have regained the power of my half-phantom and 2 swords. The truth cannot be seen with eyes or heard with ears. But even so, I will keep chasing after it, and keep cutting what is my first fragment of the truth. Now, let's go. Let's bring back Lady the Netherworld, and the peace of death to the last moments of countless lives. We will bring them all back to this world. I closed the blast door, leaving them on the other side. Will we have another chapter with Remo and Marisa? I wonder. There are things that you cannot see without first letting go. Your true foe and your true weapon. We fight to regain what we once had, so there has to always be a way back home. So the gun's model number was the code. You look pale, Li-Huan. Are you alright? Seeing all these visions has worn me out. Let's rest before continuing onward. This is a good time for it anyway. Maybe there's a limit to phantasmal sight. If we're not careful, it could cause problems for Li-Huan. Let's keep that in mind, for all our sakes. Thank you. Getting back to the visions Li-Huan saw with phantasmal sight, it seems they are reaching a climax. I wonder what the invading rabbits are after. We'll soon arrive at the deepest part of the base. We are close to the massive lava tube's biggest skylight, the rabbit hole. We might find what the rabbits were after once we reach there. And we might find a way out too. Even if there are no physical means to escape, the skylights our boundaries, so Mary's ability should come in handy. That's a relief. It looks like we'll make it back home safely. I hope so. But there's one thing that still bothers me. Are you talking about how the blast doors we came across were intact, even though they were destroyed in the visions? No. There's a simple answer for that. Nanomachines. This whole base is equipped with nanomachines. Those retro vending machines we saw earlier couldn't possibly still operate if they needed maintenance from people. The nanomachines maintain all the equipment in the base, and there's that. Only they did the cleaning too, then it wouldn't look so depressing. Maybe that function's broken down. So, what is it that's bothering you then? I can't figure out why the Shrine Maidens, Magician, and everyone else can't use their abilities. In the visions, they managed to replicate their abilities with those outfits. Since they were able to activate their abilities with assistance, it couldn't have been a physical change in their bodies. On the other hand, the physical forms of their yokai friends have pretty much disappeared, though there are exceptions. What does that mean though? Mary, I can't help but think that there is a connection. The reason why the rabbits invaded, and our way of returning home, is connected to the event that caused these abilities to vanish. So we can't return home unless we solve that mystery. Maybe. Let's go to the deepest part of this place. We'll find this base's last survivor. It could be one of those girls, or even the rabbits. Or possibly something else entirely. We must steel ourselves and find the truth to this secret. LostWord. Games are merely fortune-telling with tools. The Marius Hills lava tube is located in the Ocean of Storms and starts with a skylight 100 meters deep. I'm assuming we're gonna have Flamer and Marisa. This isn't good. I was sure we would find someone here. How much time do we have left? If the speed of the darkness is constant, it will arrive at the entrance to this room in 32 minutes and 58.033 seconds. We have to hurry. Should have walked faster, but no point saying that now. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's just focus on what we can do now to improve our situation. Let's go over what we know. We have approximately 30 minutes left, as long as the darkness maintains a constant velocity. This room is the deepest part of the base. I think it's the control room or something. Or an arcade room. But for a control room, it looks pretty retro. Are these ancient computers? So is this a room for information processing? They are computers, but they serve a different purpose. These machines are designed for entertainment. Why are there toys in the control room? These machines were designed to be toys. They were used to perform calculations. I don't know why. So this platform that looks like an arcade dance game. is a device that transports matter through space. It's a portal. But we have no clue how to use it. That's the main problem we need to solve. At least it seems to be turned on, as far as I can tell. And I don't see any visions when I touch it. So it would seem. The trigger to Li Huan's visions is when the person who acts as the perspective, we'll call her Lossie. Lossie. When Lossie has directly touched a certain thing or spot, which Li Huan then touches, she sees a vision connected to what they both touched. At least that's how I thought it worked. First vision triggered off the control panel, but not the second vision, even though Lossie touched both panels. I suppose that's because Lossie was thinking strongly about different things for the first and second time. Assuming that's true, is there anything else in this room to feel strongly about apart from this portal? Lossie's and the others' plans involved Lossie's heading toward this control room. This control room is a dead end apart from this portal, which means their goal was to teleport somewhere. Thus, Lossie must have teleported somewhere along with her friends. Is there something we're missing? Oh yeah, directly above us is the largest boundary of the Marius Hills lava tube, the Rebato. Mary, can you see anything? Let me check. You're right. There's a powerful boundary nearby, but doesn't seem to be active. I can't really work out why. You don't know why? It's like it's locked, similar to a locked door or a barrier. A lock. So we have to unlock something again? The rabbit hole is a few hundred meters above us. I didn't know you could see that far, Mary. Oh, that's because of this. I saw it on this monitor here. A monitor? We wouldn't be in this mess if we could unlock something through a monitor. This isn't just a monitor. It's a monitoring system. A system? It detects other info along with the image and transmits them over long distances. It's like a wave replicating device. So if this device can do that, it's monitoring and replicating the skylight, the boundary. This is the controller for the portal. I'll check it right now. I can't tell what any of these buttons do at a glance. But if this is an important part of the plan, it must be the button that stands out the most. Do I have anyone else that needs showing off? Don't think so. I don't think anyone else reached the last phase of the leveling up. Lots of people stuck. Oh wait, no. There is someone. Fittingly, considering Reimo is using her name. Hey, Shikigami user, pull yourself together. Also, Shikigami user gets to use Shikigami for once. you're still conscious, open your eyes. Great, you've come to. Sorry, Shikigami user, but staying near the entrance is dangerous. Come further in. Shikigami user, are you... No, there's no way you're right, is there? I know I have to be strong, and I was sure I prepared myself for this, but my body just wouldn't move. That's what being afraid truly means. What you're feeling now is fear. Hey, Enchanter. Fear. I can't give in to it. It's not that easy. Just telling yourself that won't have any effect on your health or body. But everyone put their life on the lines and entrusted everything to me. Well, don't let it get you down. There's no need to worry. Isn't it right, Shaman? Of course, Enchanter. There's nothing to worry about. Alright, let's go over the plan. It doesn't matter if the rabbits are listening in or not. There's nothing they can do now. You alright? Operation Interworld Exodus. This plan has a primary and a secondary objective. Completion of the secondary will provide the means for the primary. The primary objective is the departure of a specialized force that will travel through parallel worlds. And the secondary objective is to decipher the lost word. Yeah. And the reason why we need to travel between parallel worlds is to search for the culprit behind the lost word. In order to set off, we need to activate this portal. Then our outfits will record the pattern for subsequent journeys. This device converts the Scarlet, which is a solid boundary, into a conceptual boundary through some mysterious tech. It was built by salvaging the abilities and knowledge of powerful who have all but disappeared. We managed to find a way to salvage these, since you, the Shikigami user, are armed with your came to this world. Any questions so far? No, I'm fine, thank you. The problem is that we cannot travel between worlds right now, because there is no fuel to activate the portal. That's where we came up with the idea of using the lost word itself. The lost word sealed the surrounding area and everyone inside. This phenomenon opposes our very being. But now, at this moment, it should help us. By equipping these outfits, we discovered that we did not lose the power inherent to us. By supporting the source of our power artificially, with a substitute or virtually, we managed to regain our abilities. This means that the source of power is the thing that was subjected to the lost word. When something is subjected to the lost word, it loses its name and reverts back to its primordial state. That's the information we acquired from your... It's similar to a certain type of purification and wild divine spirits. I think I gained that knowledge before coming here. Yes. So even though the name has been lost, its existence and information regarding it are still around. It may have been scattered somewhere we cannot perceive, or hidden somewhere deep where it cannot be uncovered. Though I guess it's also possible that the thing without a name is going wild someplace else. In any case, even if we can't see it, it is somewhere. This plan assumes that a law of conservation is in effect. We gathered information from all of us and everyone we know, even those whose existence has all but faded, to get coordinates that will reconstruct the lost word. And we set them into this portal control device. That's what the monitoring system was designed for when it was made from Miss Earth's ability, right? Is there any character with just one letter in their name? According to our commander, it's possible to temporarily phase shift the lost word boundary within a limited range. It's a shame we can't also use it to decipher the lost word. It's fine, because even if this can't decipher it, the Shikigami user can. Me? If the lost word is deciphered, the source of power will return. Maybe not all at once, but a fair bit should return instantly. A Canon ran just one symbol. Yukari as well, okay. Colors. Then it's probably Yukari. This power will then be focused solely on the portal control device. This explosive power is what we're aiming for. The portal will gain enough fuel for the first journey. It will be possible for us to travel between worlds. So if I recover the lost word, finding out how to recover the lost word is the last piece of the puzzle we needed for our plan to work. But we finally found out how to do it just before this invasion started. That you hold is the only thing across all worlds that has not been affected by the lost word incident. The lost word we need to recover is hidden somewhere within it. The source of power that lost its name and is now hidden will return to how it was originally when it is named again. We know two things. First, it was something we needed to use our abilities and powers. And second, it was also needed for most yokai and gods to exist. Its name is... Please wait! Miss can you please listen to what I have to say? I did not get a special outfit. It will only take a moment. Shouldn't we hurry, Rabbit 2? I don't think coming all this way just to talk is gonna work. No, please leave this to me. Stop spouting nonsense. We won't let you take one step inside of our control room. We'll hold them off until you find the lost word. Barriers, all of them. Yeah.
確認。疑似霊力霊気完了。お願いね、ラン。お札、無限の高速祈願札。それでいきましょう。
Chan's last word. Requiem of Tenyuji. This is a bullet hell attack that Chen based on a famous legend surrounding a bakaneko, a type of yokai cat. In the legend, a cat licked the blood of a dying old woman and turned into a bakaneko after taking on the old woman's grudge. It took her a while because she needed Ran and Yukari to read her the story many times. Thanks to the efforts of her exhausted mistresses, Chen was finally able to attain the last word she so desired. Oh hey, we get another chance to do this. So I wanted to do this better. Do I remember who has the correct ability? Actually, just put Remy in the front. This is probably gonna do good. Because those two are related, switching between them actually gives them special boosts. This doesn't feel right. Bullet should have hit them. That's how everyone else lost. Shigami user, this place is dangerous. Go back to the control room. Hurry. You need to find the lost word as quickly as possible. The lost word. I knew it. Shigami user? Yes, you. Please stop searching for the lost word. Why? That name. Yes. Was once a defector of the capital who ran and took refuge in the space. But then I returned once again to the capital. I defected twice. You an enemy, or disappeared a short time after you arrived, which you didn't get to meet? Who has the same owners, used to always look out for her. From Miss and Miss Ur's perspective, I'm a rabbit who ran away from the capital. And also the rabbit who disappeared all of a sudden. From the very start, I left the capital with every intention of returning. A source of power vanished due to the lost word. The abilities that we used to use are now unknown to us. I left to get them back. That's the same as us. It's not the same. It's true that one of our objectives is to decipher the lost word. Our primary objective is to travel between worlds. Deciphering the lost word will cause a reaction that will let us. Deciphering the lost word is only secondary for us too. Our main goal is to use the power from restoring the lost word to get the multidimensional neural network. The brain of the moon, Lady XX, the mother of rabbits, Lady XX, and our Lord who watches the night from the moon. Decided to set the coordinates to reconstruct the source of power to the cells of the mythic kaiju sealed within the moon. The cells will receive this power and form a multidimensional neural network so we can extend our minds to our worlds. Can't fully understand what she's saying, but it sounds kind of similar to what we are doing. Think about it. There's a reason why she's telling us this. We do manage to restore the lost word right now. Their plan will probably fail. Yes, of course it will. There's only one chance to get the multidimensional neural network because the lost word can only be deciphered once. However, the focal point of the power that will be unleashed is currently divided in two between that portal and our kaiju. You no longer have as many people with you, so you can still teleport with half the power, but we need all of it. Our three noble leaders have decreed that we must disable the portal controls and secure the Shikigami user. Now we know whose pet you are. So those three are the ones who gave the directions to search high and low for our base and launch it assault after assault. I infiltrated disguised as a defector and learned of your plan to travel between worlds by using the Shikigami user. At first I thought you had the same goal as our leaders, and that it would even be possible for us to cooperate. But there was a critical difference. You're all trying to confront the mastermind behind the Lost Word incident. Doesn't it sound like nonsense to think that a mastermind behind this incident could even exist? And even if one does, as unlikely as that is, all of you, and even us in the capital, would be helpless against such a being. That is why I returned to the capital and informed them of the Lost Word phenomenon and your plan to decipher it. This incident was a disaster. It almost erased the existence of all the gods and moon rabbits who lived in the capital. Our three leaders saved us. We only managed to hold on to our existence and power thanks to their profound wisdom. By combining super science with the multidimensional neural network, our three leaders will begin colonizing other worlds. We will expand our forces and continue our research with the aim of eradicating this Lost Word disease. But the more we learned about the Lost Word, the more we became certain that restoring the words was impossible. With one exception. So you came all this way to smash our machine and kidnap the Shikigami user, did you? Right, Shikigami user, at deep end. It's my fault that everyone only confirmed you were the key after hearing your talk. I was in the back giving instructions to subdue all who resisted. We've already sent your friends to the capital. They will be a valuable asset for our plan after we restore the lost word. So they are alive? We do not condone needless bloodshed in this land. They misunderstood because Rabbit 3 was so violent. I was just intimidating them so they'd lose the will to fight. You say you've captured them and they are alive. There is no way to confirm if that's true. And even if it is, we are not going to help with your plan. We refuse. Miss Shikigami user, if you are willing to cooperate with us, please wait there and do not decipher the lost word. No one has to die or sacrifice themselves. All our sisters will work together in harmony and strive for the perfect world. The capital's 3 leaders will welcome you. You're most fortunate. Don't listen to her. She's completely lost it. Find the lost word. Activate the portal. Even if you're the only one left. We don't make it. Travel to another world. Did I look at Bland's last word description earlier? I don't think I did, but I also just might not remember correctly. Does anyone here have barriers? No. What does this do? All manners of stats up. Just as we like it. Probably didn't. And let's look at it now as we unleash it again. Closing Schwarzschild Radius. She created this bullet hell attack based on spell cards like Ripples of 495 years in order to enjoy her battle of bullets more. Marisa gave the attack its name by comparing Flander to a black hole after reading astronomy books from the outside in the Scarlet Dimensions library. Goodbye. Oh, so you've already met everyone else then? I'm Coach Shaman. Training's not really my style, but I'm not going to hold anything back when training you, okay? I hardly ever do this, but today's special. Order whatever you want. This ability to manifest artificial Shikigami is going to make sure our plan succeeds. I'd love to drink some better tea. I'm sure it will be possible one day when we succeed with our plan. These outfits aren't just for fighting against the capital. Our true battle will be in a far-off world. I can't believe an ordinary human made it all this way. We've got our work cut out for us, though I'd rather laze about. I'm Cold Enchanter. I've got a feeling we'll make a great team. Greeted someone to a meal. Next thing, we'll be training out in the snow. Though I don't know if it snows here or not. That ability of yours is way too convenient. I'm worried we'll end up relying on it and nothing else. Ouch! No, it's nothing. I'm just a little sore from working out. And what would you all do at a time like this? I'm sorry for making you listen to all my silly stories. But now, I'm not just all talk, 'cause I've got firepower. Ranko, Li Huan is awake. How do you feel, Li Huan? I'm fine. How much time do we have left? Yeah, about that. Can you see the entrance? It's like the space is blacked out with ink. Even when I focus, I cannot see any depth or texture. I don't have to check. It's obviously nothing. It seems that the darkness was slowly speeding up. It got here 15 minutes faster than I thought it would. Did you see a vision, Li Huan? Yeah, I saw one. We need to hurry. Everyone get to the portal. Get ready, Mary. Don't worry. I'm ready to go whenever. Okay. Alright, Li Huan. Do whatever it was that you saw in the vision. There's only one thing that I can think of. Shrine maidens, magicians, miracles, manipulating time. The thing that lets gods and yokai exist. Is it magic? Fantasy? Something that makes the impossible possible. Such a thing doesn't exist. There's a power that doesn't exist in the real world. Magic. Keep a secret, and everyone forgets. Schmagic. These girls seem like ordinary university students, yet they possess remarkable intelligence, initiative, and strength. Magic. the power source or force that is needed for spells. It is some sort of foundation that allows all magical effects to be used. Like with the term bewitching, which relates to magic. It is a power that captivates people and makes them go mad. It is also sometimes called mana, a force utterly separate from the known physical force. That definition can also be used for magic in a generic sense. Magic is a term that describes a power that creates unusual phenomena, as well as a power born from unusual methods. Sorcery, senjutsu, yojutsu, and necromancy. The names may differ, but these all have something in common. They are customs and practices born from the savage mind. Science and other modern-day academia disciplines are formed systematically through logic and mathematics. In other words, the civilized mind. The savage mind and civilized mind. I will leave the comparative study between the two to someone else. Magic and the savage mind are primeval thoughts that humans have had since they first lived in the wild. Their roots lie in substitution and imitation. The act of washing with clean water to cleanse spiritual impurities is sympathetic magic. Eating specific parts of animals to cure diseases located in the correlating parts of your body is contagion magic. Both substitute and imitate. They are acts born from intense envy and a burning desire. That is one aspect of the savage mind's magic. Magic is most likely the primeval power that was separated from a system, abandoned and forgotten. Thinking back, I may have felt it in the places I saw with my phantasmal sight, in the scenes on the other side of the screen. Something that is there, but not here. A feeling that is coupled with nostalgia. Perhaps that is what magic is to me. That reminds me. Wasn't there a young scholar who advocated for the existence of magic? I'll have to look into it later. Hey Mary, take a look at this. This is the complete layout of the Marius Hill's lava tube on the moon. Isn't there a digital version of that? And I'm pretty sure it's always updated to the latest edition. But look here, this part isn't in the latest digital version. Oh, you're right. But why? Renko Uzumi and Maribel Hahn of the Secret Sealing Club. Renko and Mary. They live in a different world to me, yet they both have a certain energy to which I can relate deeply. Ever since that day, they started visiting now and then to look at books, the other rooms, or explore the surrounding hills. The stories they bring back of their journeys are full of adventure. They always make me feel a little jealous. I'm truly fortunate that I can drink tea while watching over them. They both have no memory of the vision that night. Was it all a dream that only I saw? That would be the logical explanation. When I restored magic, the lost word, the portal activated, but Mary used her ability to change the portal's effect to provide an escape from the dream. Without a doubt, the vector of power was supplied from the portal. This means that the girl from whose perspective I viewed the world in my visions, the girl who was likely the main was like the main character in a movie, the lost girl. Did she fail to restore the lost word? I'm telling you, it's divine power, not magic. They're the same thing, right? I can't tell the difference. I guess it doesn't really matter. So, how did it go? It was unusual, but something like that has never happened before. I didn't even know it could happen. Something like what? Don't probability spaces just disappear once all the possibilities are gone? All the possibilities were definitely lost. Huh. I don't get it. Alright, let's return to our duty. Fine. Our duty, for the moment, is to watch this dying world. It is still uncertain what else we'll have to do. I guess if you live anywhere for long enough, you get used to it, even this crazy space-time. But yeah, for the moment, we've got it pretty easy. And that ends the prologue of Touhou LostWord. But not this stream. On the next stream, we will be doing the event, The Steps to Achieve Fairyhood? Question mark, exclamation mark. But I'm pretty sure this event below it, Witch of Scarlet Dreams, is rather short. I hope I'm not wrong about that. I'm glad I could meet with you again. It hasn't been long since our last meeting. Can you stay longer? Well, hello there, guests. No, I also had all 6 guest characters in the first fight with the mechas, right? What's wrong? Why are you staring at the tower like that? Witch of Scarlet Dreams, Marisa Kirisama. I just noticed Touhou LostWord did not have such title cards. So tall. How far up do you think it goes? Oh, the style is a mix of my own sensibilities and the Scarlet Devil mention. But yeah, I don't know either. It's still under construction, but it won't be too long before we can go inside. Yukari is working really quickly, so... Oh, you know what they say. Speak of the yokai, and she shall appear. Yokai that lurks in fantasy. Yukari Giacomo. Left the rest of the work to my Shikigami. Things are moving along smoothly. It should be open before long. Thank you, but what are you making? You will understand when the time comes. You should look forward to it. It will be quite useful to you. You were talking about how this tower would be useful, somehow. Are you sure? Of course I am. Maybe I should be asking if there's any reason for you to be worried. Not really. I heard that you've been sulking in bed until recently. You feeling okay? Me? Sulking in bed? Is that the me from the other dimension that said that? Yeah, that's what she said. I'm sure of it. It's only natural with things being the way they were. This is... It's not all that strange that the other me wouldn't understand. I've spent the last 1,000 years focusing all of my mental energy on a single thing. All of the Yukaris of all the parallel worlds, I'm the only one that has reached this current mental state. The true objective of the reborn Scarlet Devil Tower is to rescue the Reimu of this world. Are you serious? How do we use the tower to do that? You will understand as you climb. I'm afraid you will have to wait until opening day. Ah, you're leaving us hanging. Enough about that, Marisa. What are you doing? And why have you called Li Huan here? How did you mention it? Why am I here? What is it you need, Marisa? Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. I'll be straight with you. I want to look into your journal some more, Li Huan. Your friends lent you that power through the journal, right? But the way things are now, I can't lend you mine. That's why I'd like to be able to do that. It's my way of trying to get Reimu back. I see, so that's what you're doing. Thank you. Your powers will be a big help. Well, I want to save Reimu too, so of course I'll do what I can to help. But what exactly do I have to do with the journal to make that happen? If that's the case, then why not experience that power as friends this time? What do you mean? Representations of those closest to Li Huan are called from her journal. If you are their ally in a battle of bullets, you may learn something useful. I will be your opponent. Oh, that's a great idea. Seeing is believing. As they say, I can get behind that. Experience is the best teacher. Alright, Yukari, Li Huan. Lend me your strength. I want to give them a challenge, so... Run, Chen. Here. Go on, give them a good fight. Schema of the new tower. Main method. Sub-method. And we have the Witch of Scarlet Dreams. Red sign, Alter Spark. She attacks with a discolored Master Spark. It seems similar to Dark Spark, but the lasers are a different color. Master Spark bullets are bullets of light that shoot straight and far, like Starlight. Stars change color and size as they age. This version of Marisa may have been aware of this fact. Supergiant, Antares. This bullet hell attack drops a huge red star that is ripe like a fruit. In regular magic, celestial bodies are nothing more than countless small skylights that shine brightly. However, As far as this attack is concerned, this version of Marisa treats celestial bodies as spiritual worlds like the Earth and the Moon. Maybe this is because Marisa has accurately deciphered literature from the outside world. Or is it second-hand knowledge from elsewhere? I guess the plot of this particular world has some concealed to conclusion vibes. Or I guess all of them do, because they're all about worlds ending in a way. But this one explicitly is looking for their lost Ramo in a way. I wonder if this will be a hard fight. I'm mostly worried because they're giving me the whole Scarlet Devil Mansion team. Also, Sakuya, you're useless, so please go away. Are we in danger? No, not of taking damage, but dealing damage is a bit of a problem. I have the brakes for Ran. Can I break you in any way? Patchouli can break moon barriers. But you can't do anything useful against her. I also don't... Again, Patchouli can break sun barriers on Chen, but... Ooh, this might be a difficult one. Oh wait! Marisa has water. Okay, that's something. That's a start. She have more than one water? No. So let's just do a water break. We don't want to break Ran right now, I'm pretty sure. Seems like a mistake. But how do I break Yukari? Guess I'll just punch her for now. I think I should speed up things, because this battle will take forever otherwise. At least they are burned, or were burned, so they took a little bit of damage. Okay, one more break on Chain. I can get 2 water breaks on her. But should I do that? Should I take out the Shikigami and deal with... No, let's take the let's take it slow. Let's just punch more. I mean, with the amount of damage they are doing to me, I could probably just wait it out as well, but... Let's get rid of the Shikigami. Wait, which of your attacks is the one with star power? Okay. It's one full break. That's two full breaks. Let's get rid of some people. Oh, you have your last word. I didn't even notice. I might have been making things difficult for no reason. I thought you just had two spells. Garnet Star. This attack shoots forth a red meteor. You should say it's Dismarisa's Blazing Star. A real-life garnet star, which this attack is named after, is a strange star with fluctuating brightness. Perhaps Dismarisa came up with the attack after finding out about it, interpreting it as a capricious star that sometimes comes closer and sometimes moves farther away. Well, let's burn some things. You also have your last word. I'm just blind. They all have their last words. Will this kill? Yes. Did you learn anything? Yes. Look at how many spells you have. If it's 5, then don't make too many plans. Maybe. A little, but I still feel like something's missing. Yay, 1 coin. I think there's 3 stages to this event. If the tasks did not lie to me. Stairs. Risa's grumbling. Yes, she is. She often climbs the outside of the tower when she needs to think things over. Those shadows were a kind of shikigami, right? Outside of battle, they don't seem to do much. Is that why you can control them, Li Huan? I wonder if you can maintain enough spirit power. Even though their function is limited, I couldn't tell their bullets from the real ones. Is that really possible? What is the true nature of the information stored in that journal? Does that have anything to do with saving Ring? Nope, not a thing. I'm still curious about it. Making a serious face like that isn't going to get an answer out of me. If you say so. I figured something like this would happen, so I have called someone for you to talk to. Who is it? Oh, you really came. You're the Scarlet Marisa. You're definitely Marisa, even with the scarlet color. It's just as Lady Yukari said. Scarlet, so cool. Who are you? I figured that they would be a good opponent for you next, so I didn't hesitate in calling them here. If I'm not good enough, maybe they will be more fitting. They have the same powers as those close to you. They're familiar to me, but to Marisa? That's why we are here, Scarlet Marisa. Of course, you could still be in recovery. But if you want a battle of bullets, I don't intend to go easy on you. Forget about that. Let's talk about Scarlet Marisa. She's looking a little tall. Is this scarlet thing part of a new look for you? Black is nice, but scarlet is more than that. It's so cool. How about it, Scarlet Marisa? What do you think, Miss Scarlet Marisa? I'm curious, or I really want to know, Miss Scarlet Marisa. As usual, you all are just the kind of people whose butts I can kick without any remorse. And I'm oh so glad. Okay, let's do this better than the previous one. Why are you even scarlet colored in the first place? Well, I can't deny you're easy to recognize, but trees in the mountains turn red before losing their leaves, and the red makes you look intimidating. What are you all talking about? The important thing is that this color is strong. That's it. What happens if I just throw everything at them? Without regard for anything. Like all the old spells I have. Wait. Power, please. Who needs tactics anyways, if you just have last words?
それで弾幕のつもり。ああ、つまらない古き星の爆熱を受けろ。休憩入ります。ここで止めます。せいよ。一気に終わらせてやる。飽きてきちゃったわ。じゃあね、バイバイ。新規生脈連弾。虚勢アンタレス。近畿レーバテイ。甘いぜ。甘いぜ。甘いぜ。おっと。本気でやってるの
Yeah, they are kinda dying. So let's end them. I'm sure there's gonna be a hard and lunatic difficulty for this that will give me trouble later, but for now, for the story, this is fine. Has something come to you? Yeah. She has some good friends. For better or worse.
私がただの番人ではないことをその痛みを持って
One coin. Rush. One more with feeling. Being challenged by letter in this day and age, I feel like I've gone back to ancient times. By letter? Oh, you got a challenge letter sent to you. Okay. Then they have the nerve to call me into the Scarlet Devil Tower when it isn't even finished yet. Who could this daredevil be? Well, we will figure out their identity when we meet them. It won't be long. Construction of this floor has already finished, so early visitors are welcome. It's like the Forest of Magic. But Jolie's interests are a little different than normal. It's like she used summoning magic to create natural geography. I think something similar surrounded the tower. That forest is a copy produced by the magic overflowing from the tower. A second forest of magic. Which means this one's gotta be the genuine article. Smell of miasma, and the humidity is so thick I could choke on it. Ah, this takes me back. Yes, wait until you see this. This is... Do you remember? Of course. You even have to ask. Could never forget. This is my precious hideout. Kiri-sama Magic Shop. I hope things are alright inside. Let's go check it out. She took off so fast. And with such energy. Chaos. Pure chaos. Whoa! It's all just like I left it. But surely preserved it with her magic. Sakuya must have been keeping things tidy. Tidy, you call it. They have been maintaining this home and the forest for when their mistress came back. Really, I owe them a lot for what they did. I mean, they don't even have that deep of a connection with me. I don't think that's... It's finally fun. Things will get more interesting from here. Ow. I may have made too much of a mess of things, but it isn't really my home, so... But this is just as it was during the Scarlet Mist incident. See, my collection makes that clear. Then, these are mine too. Hang on. We call people like you thieves, you know? Are you me? Whoa! You're me! Hey Yukari, what's going on here? It's the Marisa that Reimu and the others brought from their world. They had no incident like we had here. What? Are you serious? I was only told to write the letter and wait here. Reimu didn't explain it to you. I told her to tell you, but it looks like she messed up. At any rate, I never heard anything about this. This is getting complicated. Oh well, I guess I will have to be the one to explain the lives you two have led up to until now. So that's what happened. I apologize for the out-of-order explanation. So then, what do you think of each other now that you have met? Let's see. Some differences, but it's like I'm looking in a mirror and the Master Magician is looking back. It's like I'm looking at me from 1,000 years ago. A me that has a different power, but me all the same. Yes, so essentially, I wanna have battle of bullets with her. As expected. Let's go, me. I'm coming at you. I'm as complicated as expected. No surprise, me being me, after all. That doesn't matter now. I wanna see how strong I've gotten. I wish this was just Marisa versus Marisa. Does she have... No. I'm actually gonna play her safe, because she has a lot of health. I don't know. Yes, you do have easy earth breaks. Mailing to the rescue. Okay, time for the first break. Don't need attacks. Shields. Probably should have used shields. Okay, let's see how much damage we can do in an unshielded phase. In an unshielded phase for her. The last word would do a lot of damage, but Let's do this instead. Yeah, I think I'm doing a good job taking this fight serious. Could burn you, right? I think this attack does burn. I mean, she can't kill us, because we are probably millions of levels ahead of her, but it's just using my attacks correctly, so that I can do damage. Should I risk just going all in? Let's go all in. Okay, that worked. Did you learn something? Finally feel a connection to Li Huan. I'm not exactly sure why though. They are doubles looking at each other. The doubles looking at each other is... Li Huan, do you think that the two of them meeting could signal something bad? Like a time paradox, if the real one looks at the doppelganger. There is no need to worry. They were of course the same person. But because the LostWord incident has been resolved, they are now like twins from two worlds. Their different experiences and time axes undeniably make them different people. Marisa wasn't called before the incident was resolved. That's right. There may be some connection there. The laws of how this works are still unclear. Got some serious firepower in you. You've only got a human body. You're still so powerful. Did solving incidents make you this strong? Alright, you two. Take another look at the room. This room proves that you two were originally one and the same, and that you are now different. Scarlet Marisa left this room in search of power, while the other one stayed and filled it with trinkets. It's hard to say that you are the same or different. You are each one possible Marisa. I see. And because I noticed that, I was able to form a bond with Li Huan. That has nothing to do with it. Yes, you did form a connection with her. And thanks to that, she is now able to call upon your power. But you being on good terms with your double had no bearing on that. I don't get it. Then what have I been doing here this whole time? I've got a tickling feeling, like curiosity for something that's of no benefit to me. Yukari is this... Now this is where Li Huan comes in. Me? That's right. This is nothing more than a hypothesis, but your ability to use your journal to draw on the powers of those you form connections with could possibly be limited to those that you originally knew. But my memories? Yes. That's why no amount of hand-wringing is going to change the fact that we are purely crafting right now. Before you lost your memories, you may have met both Marisas. You may have already seen them meeting each other, like they did just now. What? Me and the Scarlet me? But is that even possible? One thing's clear, we can't remember it. And because we can't remember it, that means... Shh. No more needless speculating. We can't speak on things that haven't happened yet. What should we do? There are many others that are being strained by the LostWord incident occurring in other parallel worlds. There could be many others like Scarlet Marisa. Confirming the bonds between them is next. Now that we are connected, I'll lend you my power. It should come in handy. Thank you, it will be big help. Gather your strength until the next red seal crystal is found. I'm looking forward to you visiting the new Scarlet Devil Tower when the time comes. Until then, this is over. And now also the stream is over. I was wondering about doing some gacha as well, but it's gotten late. So expect possibly another gacha video in the next few days. And then we will look at the steps to achieve period in another stream next week, probably. Thank you for watching, and good night.